Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. It's a turning where today we were doing the day 3 trial of the episode 3 Turnabout Samurai, where we were going to try and find out who the real murderer was. Let's go. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defence is ready. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there was other people present in the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella from stand for that director. Oh, here he is. Will the witness state his name and profession? How long can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I'll make the Steel Samurai noob. Salmonella, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's stop picking this testimony apart. Powers is innocent. You know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. There we go. I was at the studios for around 9 that morning. During the morning I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Pretty sure? The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30, and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, here we go. The day of the murder. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. In the employee area? That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on Hammer, if you could believe it. Anyone else? No, just us four. He's not lying about that. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, fussed and moved. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. He's got his tongue out. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Alright, Edgeworth. So in the end you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah. Wasn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What did you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. So what exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meal. I wolfed it down there. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that beating, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that a bit more. What were you discussing? The Still Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. Wait a second, maybe I do have a... Press harder. Because he already said he had lunch. So you just contradicted yourself. Did you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Well... Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honour, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Oh no. What's he laughing about? Yeah, we took a break, but it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Okay. Interesting. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh right, the other one was D Vasquez's plate. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Why is that? Oh, haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honour, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright, do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edwards? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meet came right at the time of death. However, apart from there to the scene, the crime was blocked. A fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. And somehow I feel no desire to correct it. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over. Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regard to the photo of the still samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honour, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. It's going to be Cody, the boy. My witness saw the very moment when the still samurai skewered the victim. Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. It's not looking good. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer is an alibi? Sorry, Felix. Guess something's wrong. Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the still samurai hero to children everywhere, after all. Are you? Thanks. Okay, Felix, this one's for the kids. Let's do it. This is for the kids. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern, as our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defence might cause unnecessary trauma with its cruel question. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honour, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand. Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates you do. Donut crate. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Now, what? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you'll speak to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, perhaps you want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just... Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this court. My apologies, Your Honour. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain turns with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new cap. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I'll bring it with me wherever I go. Phoebe, I wonder if you had that cover on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Nah. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Okay. I wanted to see a Still Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came up by the studio, there was the Still Samurai. Totally wrapped, right before my eyes, out came the bag. Of course, the Still Samurai took him down. Ow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Alright. Press. You really like the Still Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I got to order live performances. Oh, that's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day, and that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Oh, Christ. Okay. You're giving Edgeworth a battering off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow. Nothing unusual happened on your way to the studio. Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. Whoa. Hang on a minute. Let me press this one. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Now was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? Hang on, blue studio doors? Ain't that Studio 2? Oh. Oh, bollocks. No! Oh, balls. Oh, well. Messed that up. It's Still Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? What sort of bad guy was it? The guy, person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure he was a guy? I don't know, he was kind of far away. What happened to the bad guy? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I seen a killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Oh. Right, hang on. I think it's the end one. Yeah, I thought it was. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, you're right. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child and a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yes, I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with it? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, and I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off. Still, Samurai goes for the bad guy. Where? Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. Still, Samurai rules. Is that all? Oh, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, it's one of these ones, is it? So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So you were watching The Steel Samurai, did you watch the whole thing? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Boy's a liar. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai. I see. What happened next? Well, he was wearing the magistrate costume. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. Oh, what? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fights, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how we might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Oh, Christ. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight live on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the still samurai fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry. What? It's evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yeah, sure. Why did Cody look away from the fight? It's gotta be that. Here's my proof. Proof? Christ. Ha! Lost your nerve. What would it be then? Wasn't that evil? What? I'm confused. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey, Bullseye, what's your problem? You got a fever picking on little kids? Good job, Pete. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realise there was no way you could stand there watching his hero. Not take a picture? Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. Having just received your camera, you weren't used to it using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Your Honor, the defence would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The still samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. To be fair, we do need to be careful with this. This boy. Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gent. That's what I hate about grown-ups, you're all so self-conscious. Okay, off of the kid gloves, testify, witness, testify. Right. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess there's still someone was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. Try to take a picture, I really tried. Let me see if I can present this. Oh, looks. No, it doesn't. Oh gosh, I'm gonna lose, man. Oh my, I'm thrown away. Let's skip this one. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the still samurai. Yep. Yep, that's all that happened. That's all. Yeah, told you I didn't take a picture. No wonder I would have once I got the lens over. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Code. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. Yeah, I took a picture. Hope you can change your testimony to reflect this code. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved still summer life Victorians? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? Must be something. Pick up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Yeah, you're right. Present a scrapbook. Cody. Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Still Samurai lands the final blow was aimed. Got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Still Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would have just erased it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Still Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Still Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, John? Among all these pictures of the Still Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Still Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Still Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Still Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. No way, no, it's impossible. The Still Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photo. For Cody, it was inconceivable that Still Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Still Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would be destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Still Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order, I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh wow, he's crying. Cody, that day you saw the Still Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Still Samurai fell down, and he didn't move. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Still Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Still Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Still Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Still Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Still Samurai. Order, order. So the Still Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Plus he obviously knew about all Powers' footage. But wait, had Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, and he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Still Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Still Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Perhaps. Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Yeah, this is it. That's Studio 2. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that. Your opinion, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor, this isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. It's Studio 2. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number. Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use a studio guideline. The body was found here in Studio. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Here at Studio 2, I see. That will explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. After the trailer was blocked, so we have Wright. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Mr. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I don't have proof. Phoenix, even if you're not 100% sure about this, you have to try, and I think you've got proof that's good enough to win them over. Your Honour, yes, Mr. Wright. Actually, I do have proof. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Why is that proof, though? I don't know what the proof would be. No, what is it there? What that? I'm trying to think what the proof is about. Is it the spear? I don't think it's the spear. Oh, the sleeping pills. Idiot, an empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honour, I have an idea. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai's costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. It's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honour, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. We're going to have a fourth day? Very well. Court is adjourned. 4 days of trial, okay. Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, and that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back then. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Wow. So we're heading on to the 3rd day investigation. So it's either Mr. Salmonella or D. Vasquez. Now, I'm going to assume that's D. Vasquez. How or why, we'll find out. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will be back next time when we will be doing the investigation of who killed Jack Hammer and why he was wearing the Steel Samurai costume. So thank you. Goodbye.